am thrilled for our first guest, actually. He's a new comedian. Let's give it up for Daulton Harnum-Wilkenson.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Man, it's been, 3 weeks since the election now? Arlene, were you watching the election when it happened? No. No? Were you happy with your results? No, you weren't, eh? No, my family wasn't either. We were all kind of sitting around the TV thinking that it was the worst episode of Punk'd we've ever seen in our lives. We were all kind of waiting for Ashton to pop out to make his comeback, but it just never happened. You know, as crazy as things have been with politics in the U.S., they're kind of even crazier in Canada. A 19-year-old has been elected an MP in Canada. Have you heard about that?
What?
Have you heard about it? 19, yeah, as if I wasn't a failure in the eyes of my father enough. A 19-year-old becomes MP. And I know that my father wants this kid to be his son more than me. Because I called him up yesterday. I said, Dad, I'm going to be on Nighttime. It's this talk show. It's really cool, and I'm really excited for it. And he goes, wow, that's kind of interesting. Anyways, have you heard any more about that 19-year-old MP out in Quebec? Oh, man, that's crazy. I have a cousin. She's a vegan, so she's kind of the black sheep of the family. And one day at dinner, we were all kind of sitting around the dinner table, and I was at my grandparents'. And my grandfather starts screaming at the top of his lungs. And we're all really concerned because at, 80 years old, you're thinking if your grandfather's screaming at the dinner table, you're just going to throw him in the home and leave him there. But what we ended up doing was we calmed him down and we said, Babby, what is going on that you would scream that loud? He said, that's just the sound of your cousin's broccoli. Oh, man. My doctor, he keeps on harassing me recently because he wants me to come in because I haven't been in almost 2 years to the doctor. And a lot of people are concerned. They say, Daulton, let's be real, you're overweight and you aren't the healthiest lifestyle, but why don't you go to the doctor? And because the real answer is because every time I go see him, I cry. Like a lot. The last time I went there, I didn't know what was happening because I was like 13 or 14 and I didn't know what would happen. And he asked me to pull down my pants so he could, because this is televised, for lack of a better use, we'll call it, he wanted to inspect my pixie stick, my sugar cane, my magic wand, whatever you want to call it. And he starts to touch it and he goes, uh-oh. And I go, what, Dr. Lee, what's wrong? And he goes, I'm just busting your balls, kid, you get it? And I'm 17 now. I turned 17 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's really weird being one of the youngest comedians out there because after a show, you'll be talking with the other comedians. And a lot of comedians, they like to talk about, a lot of adult topics. So I was talking with my buddy. I won't say his name. And he goes, wow, last night it was crazy. I was with this girl and we did this, and this. And he goes, and Daulton, what did you do this weekend? And I said, I ate a Twinkie and cried myself to sleep. But for my birthday dinner, we went out to this really expensive restaurant. I can't say the name of it, but it's really high end. And I wore a suit. My mother wore a dress, and my grandmother shows up 30 minutes late in a blue felt tracksuit. Now, we weren't, the pieces of crap in the restaurant, but we were kind of the pieces of crap by association. So when that happened, and she didn't make the night any easier because she complained multiple times saying that her steak was dry, and at a restaurant like that, they don't tend to take it too kindly because this is the place where, the waiters wear suits and blech. And so she complained, and he goes, okay, I'll take it back if it's a little bit dry. And you just know that he went to the kitchen and said, yeah, you better spit in this woman's food. Thank you guys so much.
Amazing! Great job, Daulton. Come and join me here on. We've got a really quick, just like for you to say hello to anybody if you want. But thank you so much for being here with us.
Oh, no problem.
You're incredible.
Oh, thank you so much.
You've got so much confidence on stage.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. So just quick plug about where we can find you online or in real life.
You can find me online on my Twitter at Daulton Shauna, and my name on Instagram is Daulton Harnum. I'm a little bit more active on there. And I'm doing a show in Brampton on January 21st.
Okay, cool.
And we got a great lineup that night. Chris Jarvie will be there. And I know Chris Jarvie's done this show.
Okay, nice. Awesome.
We're really excited for it, yeah.
Excellent. Well, make sure you guys follow Daulton.
January 21st at Ellen's Bar and Grill in Brampton.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.